think it's easier to do these by rounds, okay? So we look at the bans. Okay. Renekton ban on red. Wait, this is... Fuck. Okay. Then a Lucian ban in respect to Chovy. It was too good. But Chovy did pop the fuck off last game. Okay. Caitlyn ban on blue side is weird. Kalista ban is weird. I don't fully understand it. Right? I don't fully understand it. Maybe Ruler's just a damn good Kalista. Okay. Right? They banned Akali on blue side, so you can assume that TF was the response. I don't know what order it's in, though. Right? Akali's pretty damn good in TF. Okay. First pick set. I think it's an okay blind pick. It can be flexed. That's fine. Chovy says, okay, I'll take the blind pick this game. We'll get Azir. We'll get Volibear. I feel like there's question marks around this. I feel like you would want to grab Ashe here, right? You have Kate, Ashe. Right, and then below that is like a whole tier. What would be Senna and Kalista? I feel like they should have grabbed Ashe here. It was a bit of a mistake. Maybe they just want the Volibear as like a flex, and they know they're going to be playing Azir this comp, so they just pick it anyway. So far, bits of a question mark here. Okay. Ashe is claimed. Makes sense to me. Okay. And the Zillion pick. I don't know exactly what they're thinking here. Maybe I don't know enough about this matchup. I think what it is it's Azir is kind of like an okay, let's just kind of make it to late game and we'll have the impact. I don't have that much going for me in laning phase, which gives Zillion the opportunity to be. His laning phase is bad, right? And there are many champions playing Zillion into that would just be a no-go, and I think this might be one of them that is like works. Okay. The response pick is Senna. Makes sense. Because you have all four of, as I said, those are the four ADCs. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think the LEC and the LCK or the LPL have played a lot of Jhin. Right now the bans come in. Right, they target ban Life here, the support. Right, if I remember, it's Pantheon Bard. Right. Another support ban. Ban Bard. And ban Braum. Nautilus seems to make sense. Just a good champion. What's the response here? Like Leona? I forgot. Oh, no. They pick Leona. They'll probably pick like Nautilus now. They pick Ornn. Ornn worked out for DRX last game. And I think what they're going for is, I think right now they think, okay, let's get this pick in and then we'll talk. Kindred. Graves. Okay, it's fine. Right now, they're thinking Volibear's top lane, right? So this is fine. Then they end up picking Aurelia here, which is kind of wild. Okay, but I think Aurelia gets by into Ornn with Bork, and they save that for last pick, and then they flex Volibear into jungle. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. I feel like GENG won the draft. I feel this because the Zilean pick into the Azir pick, I think it's on Chovy to make the plays late game and actually in order to actually do something with Azir, but it gives Zilean the time to be and just live through laning phase. They gave up. They got Ashe in R2-3. And they traded Ashe for Senna. I think Ruler will have the advantage over Deft on Senna this game. I don't know. Support to me, it literally just matters. It matters how. It's actually crazy. I'm noticing more and more that, like, I don't think one of these picks is way better into one of the others than the other. It's more a matter of just like how they actually play the 2v2 lane and their impact over the map. Okay. And then I'm very curious to see if he can pull off a carry AD into Ornn. This is the question mark. And because it's a question mark, I give the game to GENG. That's my preemptive thoughts. Game 2.
Oh, as the final pick, it's gonna end up in Doran's hands.
Start at 1.25 because things get a little bit complicated at the beginning. Deft investing in the D shield instead. Alright, in the LPL there would have been 3 kills already. So I wonder if he does the Bjergsen build, right? Where he goes Rod of Ages and then Glacial items. Chovy with Lethal Tempo. More of a late game build as well, compared to like the Electrocute Q. And we'll see how BDD plays this laning phase out. Azir just has the ability to just shove in. I don't think there's anything that Homeboy can do about it. Okay, let's go back and observe something, right? We notice Clid starts red unleashed, and Volibear starts blue. What? Volibear starts blue with a leash. What? Okay. And Ornn hides in the bush and is not seen. So they probably think that Graves is top. And then they know that Volibear is bot. Wards in here. I don't know what this ward is maybe for in case Graves is trying to dash over this wall to steal the red. It's the only thing I can think of. Okay. So Graves goes... I'm really just watching the minimap here. Graves goes red, chickens, and I'm assuming skips wolves. Skips wolves. Goes to blue. Meanwhile, Volibear doing the full clear bot side. This gives Graves the first move on the top lane. And the camp's actually been on top, so I want to watch and see if Doran's pushing. Yep. He's just chilling. Q's a minion. I'm okay with the wave pushing. Graves is going to get here first. Okay, I don't see the point of this trade. I mean, it was big, but you don't get the solo kill. It's Ornn. We'll see what happens here. Graves went, did a full clear instead of ganking top. I'm curious about that. I know Graves is a power farm champion. He wants to get all his camps reset, but I feel like he could have made it top way before Volibear, especially with the state of the wave. Yeah, I mean, Rascal is just trying to get as much of the CS as he can. He's doing a mediocre job of it. Aurelia is trying to push the wave in, make sure it doesn't freeze. Graves is backing and leaving his main to die. And they know Volibear is on the top scuttle. Okay, this is, I think, where it gets interesting. It looks as if both junglers back and buy... Wait, how is... Oh, he's up 5 CS because he got the Scuttle Crab. So both junglers back, both junglers buy their jungle item components. What happened here? Ruler just gets hit, stunned, eats a bunch of damage, sets busted, wastes ignites. Deft is out of mana, can't do much. Ultimately, wave stays pushed in the bot side, which gives Graves the advantage for the bot side scuttle. Yep. Oh, this is a solo kill. Or almost. Let's watch his HP. Starts dropping. They start trading. Aurelia's full stacks. And burns Ornn's flash. That's good. That's good. That's what needs to happen. Okay, meanwhile, bot has priority and is able to get the crab and push into Scuttle Crab. Burn Piotric's flash. What the fuck? And Sek gets first blood. That's wild. That's wild. Watch them. They get the crab and since they have priority, they're able to just walk and surprise him. Burn his flash. Ruler gives up on the Gromp. He probably should have just finished the Gromp because life does everything else. Yeah, and as he's hitting it, and as life sets doing the W, he realizes he should have done that. It's fine. Graves still gets it, and they see Volibear backing. Okay. Aurelia backed and bought a Cole. I like doing this on Aurelia, to be honest with you. This is a solo kill. I feel like he's trolling. Yep. I don't know what he's doing. He has no flash. He's Wing the wave and trying to push the wave. And Doran just doing what he needs to do on Aurelia. That was really well played. I wish I saw the whole thing. Yep. But this is what he needs to do. He W's the backline to give him creeps to work with. Yep. I should be able to push and get a good back. That was a good solo kill. Doran's doing what he's doing well. Aurelia is a champion, but you can totally int in the mid game though. So we'll see what happens. Life's able to walk up, knowing that Deft has no flash. Punch, punch, W. Almost gets the kill. stopped in the mid lane. Graves is here to help him shove and get it back off. It does look as if he's going the Bjergsen build of Rod of Ages first. Okay, so this is interesting. Okay. Wave is even and in a good spot for Rascal. He's doing what he needs to. He's not shoving, he's just chilling. Just last hitting. This gives Piocic the time to walk up, knowing he still doesn't have flash, and knowing he TP'd back to the wave. Okay, at this point, Aurelia feels okay, right? The investment into Cold stops her a little bit here from feeling way better. But still at this point, like with Vamp Scepter, you're looking good. You're looking good. Okay, wave now shoves in. And Aurelia's 6? Oh my god, what did I just watch? 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 Aurelia's 6 on her way back. That's something I did not notice. But they went way too deep for this. Okay. I feel like Piocic went a little early here. Up, and Aurelia's Q didn't reset. That's big. Yep. So with Aurelia's Q not resetting, all she can do is walk up here with what? She hit a W, a Q, and an R. So she has 3 out of 5 stacks. Right? I mean, and she can E to get a 4 stack. That's it. And meanwhile, Homeboy here is level 4 with just the jungle item components. And I kind of... Piocic, I think, just gets... He goes too deep here. It's Ornn. Ornn has... Ornn's not that tanky, like, right now, item-wise, but he's just fucking Ornn. Big thing is Aurelia can't Q, okay? Right? She hits the E. Aurelia just misses. Since Aurelia didn't Q the backline and Piocic went a little bit early, they're not able to do this. Q, tower shot, kills Piocic. Clid's here, and we'll see if anything else happens. Nope. Ornn's just question mark thinking his jungler. Pushing the wave in. Okay, they trade reds here. Rascal, you're greeting like a solo queue champion right now. Aurelia's big. Oh, this is the solo kill. This is cool. I mean, yeah, she does everything she needs to here. Speaking as an Aurelia, man, yeah. That confused me seeing the cursor. It's funny that they used the old legacy cursor. Okay, so Aurelia's 5 stacks, has tons of healing. Wave is pushing into her by a lot. Q's the minion, autos gets the E, Q's onto him. W is the backline, Q's the backline to heal. Auto Q's the backline to heal and potentially dodge the Q. The autos just do so much when you're 5 stacks. Backsteps, Qs, autos. Oh, while corrupting potion. I probably would have used a biscuit too. This guy's greedy. Right? Now we watch this one. We dissected this one enough. Because it doesn't reset. It's over. Okay, now Graves. I think Graves was able to get Scuttle Crab and keep farming. Alright, we'll do a pause. We'll look at the state of the game real fast. So we have the gold difference is plus 400. Gold difference is really not that large. However, Aurelia feels good here. This is the opposite of the situation of Ornn last game, right? Ornn last game was even. The game's not over for Ornn by any means. This is like how it should be. Okay? But Aurelia does feel good. Volibear's a bit behind, but it's not the end of the world. This is to be expected. Zilean is a shitty laner, and you're just trying to get out of laning phase. But, like, you don't have anything here. I mean, neither does Azir. But it feels like mid lane is kind of at a lull. And then, whoa. I haven't really been watching, but as I said, Ruler with the massive advantage over Deft. Opted boots. I like this. This is, again, more of how it should be in this matchup. It feels like... they're just losing. DRX's draft is just putting them behind, right? If you think about it, last game they had the Ornn, they had the comp that they were doing. Like, it just was better. Set has a kill, so he's above Leona here, but support, so again, just more matters what they're doing and when. Also, Dragon over on GENG's side. Yeah, Deft is pretty far behind here. Man, it's kind of a crime that they got Ashe. Like, they let him get Ashe. I forget the exact situation, but it was one where they had the opportunity to either ban it or take it, I think. Yeah, they picked Volibear Azir on R1 and R2, where they could have picked Ashe there. Okay, let's stop for a second. Ashe has hard priority here and is able to move first. We're gonna slow it down just a smidge. Okay, Ashe moves first. Leona's over here and Set's way over here. So essentially blue, GENG is just trying to rotate, set priority up over the Rift Herald. Right? This is going to be interesting. This is going to be on, I'm curious to see what Doran does here on the Aurelia. Okay, arrow goes through, hits the jungler, which gives them the secure on the Rift Herald. I have no idea what's going on. And it seems like Doran didn't... Oof, that was huge. Oh. Wait. Alright, we're gonna need to watch this a couple times, to be honest with you. And Chovy dies here. Set seems really strong here. Okay, so I'm watching this from Aurelia's perspective here, okay? Aurelia comes down, gets hit by E's, sets E, misses her E, gets knocked back, ults, and doesn't do enough in time. Misses the E, flashes away. Huge Q by Clid. Watch Clid here. Clid gets revived by the Zilean ultimate. Massive Q. Able to walk up and pick Korea too. I want to watch BDD now, okay? Where was BDD? BDD got jumped on by Aurelia. Before he gets jumped on, or as he's getting jumped on, he still gives the ultimate to Clid, the Graves. Okay. Ruler just kind of kiting away. Deft way too far behind to be able to do anything, and the Chovy dies as well. Okay, we just watched this, sorry. Skipping. Samira available today? I actually want to check. I think she is available. Whoa, there we go. Okay, we'll play around with her after we're done with this, though. Sorry. There's just been so many new champions. That's wild. That's cool, right? I've liked the reworks, but I do also really like new champs. Okay, we'll continue. Sorry, I just got distracted. So Cutlass and Double Dagger. Aurelia feels good. I don't know if she can totally solo kill him, but she feels good. Deft is just getting fucked this game. Deft is up here. Let's watch. Okay. Leona escorts Deft, but then leaves. Set's just chilling. Ult misses, but just gets... Double TP. The stun by Zillion. What? Does Ruler have flash? No, he doesn't. Why do you not run with your team? I mean, he's just screwed. Chovy would have killed him. Chovy would have killed him. And top TP'd there too, so it was good. Ornn had a second to breathe, get back in the game. I mean, I guess after that fight, he's totally back in the game. We'll do a state of the game after this in a second. GENG has made two really big plays that have totally changed the state of the game. Oh wait, whoa, and this is right before Dragon. Wait, Deft made it back. And they try to do this in time. Wait, whoa, I'll slow it down. This is too much. I'm sorry. Okay, Deft made it back. Graves has 2 levels on Volibear, so this is Graves. Ornn with a knockup. BDD kind of just jumps in with ultimate. It expires, but it doesn't really matter. Graves is just huge. Oh. And GENG aced them. That's the game? This one seems so one-sided. It seems like when GENG had the better when GENG had the better draft. I mean, Life played this game really well. Just chilling, getting some HP. Chasing Deft. Hits him with the E here. Yeah, it's over. This game's kind of over. I think this game's actually over. Okay, so state of the game, right? How do I get this away? Gold lead. Plus 7K. In GENG's favor. Okay, and let's translate this here. I don't like the black lever. It's really only for these two. But it doesn't really matter. He's so far ahead. I just think he just does what he wants. It actually really doesn't matter. I think when you're that far ahead. I shouldn't say it doesn't matter, but he can do what he pleases. He has so much gold. Okay, he's way ahead of Volibear. Volibear is not doing anything right now compared to the Graves. Aurelia feels good. Has a lead, right? But ultimately, it's Ornn nearing level 13. Ornn will take a lot of damage from Chovy. He's not that far ahead like last game. When Doran was on Ornn last game, it was unreal actually how far ahead he was. But this is kind of more how it's supposed to be. I actually don't think Ornn is that far behind where he needs to be to feel okay or comfortable. Okay? Azir feels pretty bad. The CS lead is meh, whatever. That's just because CS is able, or Azir is able to just shove. I almost just said Bjergsen because I like associate that shit with Bjergsen so much. Shove Zilean in. Let me move my mic closer to my face since I'm like leaning all the way back. I'm sorry. And then ultimately, I normally say supports are pretty even and it doesn't really matter. It just matters what they're doing and where they're doing it. But here, I mean, almost Dead Man's complete boots compared to boots in a Ruby Crystal. I mean, that's a big difference. And then ultimately, like, Deft, it is 14 minutes, 30 seconds in the game, and Deft has not finished his Mana Moon. He probably didn't have time for it twice. So he backed for, or he just needed more power, so he had to back for 2 longswords instead. Whereas Ashe is sitting on Bork, is probably on a lot of golden boots. Bork, I think, is probably the right call this game. Maybe. I think the active would help against their comp. I think I would actually value the active quite a lot here in their comp. Or against the enemy comp. This game should be over. And 2 dragons in the way of GENG. This is why I didn't really like the Aurelia pick. Like, Aurelia can do well into Ornn, but Ornn needs to, like, int, and Aurelia needs to play perfect. Can't really do anything. Aurelia feels pretty bad. He's nervous to go in. Can maybe make the move now that Piotrek is here, but... And then Ornn's just like he's like flopping his middle finger at Deft down here in the bot lane. Happy to trade like that. They're just chilling. I don't think either one really has kill pressure on the other. But GENG's really trying for this top tower, but that's fine because they're just stalling time while Klid does Rift Herald. But okay, Leona makes the move to try to walk around. Doesn't know Klid's right there, and they're gonna end up. They should lose this pretty damn hard. That scared the shit out of me. Let's see. Yeah, we're probably gonna finish all 5 of these games before we play. Maybe we'll do 3. Okay, and then after that cleanup, GENG get top tower, which they were trying to crack, and they get Rift Herald. Stun doesn't connect on Ruler, and Ruler is able to just slow him here. Klid's able to chase him down. BDD shows up. Interesting. If you look at Zilean's items, he chose to not go Rod of Ages first, but rather finish GLP first. Dead Man's Plate completed on set. Leona really doesn't have much. QSS on Ash. Meanwhile, let's see what Senna back for Mana Moon here. JakeNZeus doesn't have an item either. Oh, I'm sitting weird. Ugh. Let's see what BDD can do to Doran here. He's a little afraid. Hits the double stun. Aurelia's W doesn't do anything there. Doesn't stop magic damage anymore or reduce magic damage. And GENG looked to secure the ocean drag to put them on soul point. This game is I'm really just interested to see if GENG throw it. Right now I'm really just looking for the team fights and picks. Because ultimately, same thing as DRX, the same position as DRX was in last game. They just need to play this game low and slow and it's over. Make sure no one gets picked. Keep the pressure on. Make sure that a Baron isn't sneaked. And then wait for Ocean Soul. Oh, here. Aurelia is trading with Ornn right now. Good flash by Ornn, and it's done for Dorn. He would have gotten it. Aurelia would have. Because Aurelia went Cleaver. How bizarre is this? Makes sense why you declined the game, I bet. Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to, I'm gonna try to get through all 5 of these games first. I just actually opened my League client to go see if Samira was unlocked, and then when I heard the invite, it actually like scared the shit out of me. This is an interesting buy. I mean, it's fine into Ornn, okay? And I guess it's fine into Set, but I don't know. Seems weird to me. Deft is so far behind. Chovy's really far behind. Yeah, it's over in for Gen. It's kind of game here. TP from Azir to hold the tower. Oh, did Clid get picked here? Clid dashes in. But they have Bjergsen. They have Zillion, it doesn't really matter. Ruler's here. At this point, Ruler's huge. Okay. They don't bite off more than they can chew. I really like to see that. I really like to see that. Okay, good Bellows Breath. He's walking. Ash pings, I'm on my way. Knocks him up. Does all the damage he can. Flashes out of the E. And it's just a fresh cleanup for Ash. See if Ornn gets picked here. Nope. Oh, what's happening? Dorn, you're inting. There's no way you pull this off, right? BDD has ultimate. There's no way they pull this off. And he's... Oh. However, this is sneaky. This is sneaky. As soon as that's happening, they try to rush and sneak a Baron. I like it. Blue team knows something's fishy. GENG knows something's up. I think most teams would fall for this. Or a lot of teams would. And look at Ruler. Oh my god. Owlbear just gets deleted. Chovy has to get the fuck out. on Azir. And pop. It's game. Okay, so thoughts on game 2. It's a draft issue. This they went. This doesn't show it in the correct order. But like to not grab, this is I think where they lost, okay? Right? I think you could even pick Ashe here. Unless you value set that much. Okay? But that's fine. You're trading, like, I think the mentality is this is weird by GENG though. They banned Kate. I don't know. That's weird. Can Ruler just not play Caitlyn? But anyway, to not grab Ashe here is a mistake. I think they I shouldn't say they lost the game there. That is catastrophic. Unless you know they're gonna pick Ashe and you're okay with the Senna, but it seemed like that just did not work out for them by any means. Picking Azir here allowed them to pick Zillion. Zillion got a ton of value that game. Maybe they do this because it's a flex and they like to just first the flex. Set actually did work there, and I bet Klid could play Zet. I bet Rascal could play Zet, and I bet Life could play Zet. Orin's a fine blind pick, and you got to give it to Rascal for not inting. He died the one time, but he was fine. And then, as I said, I think they put too much into the Aurelia pick here. Okay. Let me get to the draft for game 3. Wait. I think I missed one actually. No, this is the game we just watched. Okay. Right here. Let's actually run it way back. To the start of the draft. Okay. Oh. BRB. I'm gonna go grab a snack. I'm gonna go wash this dish, run to the restroom, and whatnot. Each one of these seems to take an hour. That's kind of a lot. It's cool. All right, Chad, I'll be back in just a second. So one observation that I was thinking about was taking Zeus out and such. Ruler highly outperformed Deft on both sides of the Ashe Senna matchup. And that is interesting to me. I don't know what else to really think of it, but it kind of surprised me. Because they played same matchup on opposite sides, and Ruler had large impact, and Deft seemed to have little impact. So onward with the draft. Okay. They ban Renekton first. I feel like this is going way too fast. Okay. They ban Renekton first. They're probably. I wonder if they're not going to look to ban Kate because they can play Kate. Okay, they're daring them to ban Kate. They ban Renekton because they would want to pick first Kate if it's up. Banning out Caitlyn on red side makes sense. The response ban is Kalista. This is a little bit weird. Again, maybe Ruler's Kalista is just that good. Okay. I would think that we'll see what goes through. Lucian ban. We're still respecting Chovy from game 1. And then I wonder if they. GENG had red side last time. Or GENG had blue side last time. Yeah. Banning Azir. What? I don't. That's gonna be a question mark by me. I'm sure there is a thought process, but I can't think of the thought process why that would be. I would think that you would ban